Little bastard. All right, here we go. I'll open it up on here too.
Rocktopus.
Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty.
Come here. Come here.
Come here, kitty. Kitty.
Yes.
All right, you sound good on here, man.
Cool.
You sound great.
I sound great.
All right, you ready? Hey, yo, Bazooka Joe, my man, my man. I got some waters upstairs, bro. You want me to go get you one? I'll go grab you. I'll go grab you a water, bro. Come on, let me go grab.
All right, let's do it.
You want me to go grab you one?
Sure.
All right, be right back. I'm gonna top off my coffee too.
All right, there you go.
It'll give us some jugs time.
Rocktopus, socktopus. Put your sock in a socktopus. The scene is dying, fam. What up, ninjas? What up, Mike? Double D, Bazooka Joe, Bazooka Joey, Bazooka Joey. That's good to know. Old school heads coming back. Yeah, there was a certain magic with this new album. It's kind of unexplainable, but it seems to be there.
Who we got hanging with? Mike Riccioli. Here you go. I got these too. These blueberry lemon drinks. It's sugar free. If you want to try it too, feel free.
Sugar free, my motherfucker.
I really like them.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that sugar free.
All right, y'all.
Favorite card of the second deck. It's a fucking great one. I know that, man.
You already told them we weren't doing bonus discs today?
No, I did not.
We will be doing bonus discs. We just feel that they deserve their own time.
There's 3 of them. That's a lot of content.
We'll get into those. Bazooka Joe says he didn't listen to the Wraith till 2017. Did you just hold out, or is that just when you found out about it? Or when you learned about it, or whatever? Because that's extra hilarious if you waited that long.
I'm going to wait till 2017, the year of 2017.
I'm not listening till I'm 17. And that's so funny. All right, man. Let's do it. You ready to go live?
Yeah.
All right. I can't see because the fucking cat's in the way. I literally can't see what I'm trying to click.
Fuck out of there, kitty.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of there.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know what the fuck's going on with these cats.
Hey, forget about it.
Fucking dumbass fucking kitties. Fucking flea bags.
You fucking mother. I just like verbally. The idea of verbally abusing a kitten is so funny to me.
Get the fucking flea bag out of here, huh? What the fuck? Get it out of here.
Okay. All right, man. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to click begin show. I don't know if this will work right, but we're going to find out. Here we go, y'all. No intro music. That just boils my blood.
No intro, never die alone.
Fucking boils my goddamn
never
blood.
die alone. Cha 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 cha. We'll never Stallone.
Yeah, what's up? I'm literally fixing it on the fly. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Deck One Dell. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy. This is my main man.
Cover lawyer. I'm 80s style and Juggalo 80s style.
Yeah, look, I got my band too, representing y'all. Yeah.
I just want to be like, in a gym working out to some 80s music with this shit.
I know. It's good shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be Deck One Dell without a technical difficulty immediately right off the bat.
Man, it just happens, man. It's like nothing we can really do about it, I mean, YouTube is juffing today.
It is. It keeps YouTube keeps. Oh, now it's saying excellent connection, so we're good. So what's cracking, y'all? This is Deck One Dell, the premier and only Juggalo podcast. Our fans, we call them TPEs, thermoplastic elastomers. What is up, my mans?
Oh man.
How many thermoplastic elastomers we got out there today?
Oh.
Oh, I see you, Bazooka Joe and Mike Riccioli, and Speak Your Clout. Double D, we hanging in there, my TPEs. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, we might have to reevaluate the name of our fans here soon because I don't.
They're just so smart.
Yeah.
How can we name them something else, dude? They have to have a smart name.
That's it. That's it.
Bro, look, I printed this today. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. I saw this a TikTok of this. I had to print it immediately. It's The Rock, and it's an octopus. It's a rocktopus.
Erectopus. Eroctopus.
Okay. Well, whatever, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm okay, man.
How's life been treating you?
Same, man. I ain't dead.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking dead. If I ain't dead on the street, hooked on heroin, in my opinion, I'm doing pretty all right.
You ain't been death popped.
Ain't been death popped.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen anytime. So I just, I'm grateful for what I have today.
Okay. Weird place to take the show right off the bat. Let's just
I mean, it kind of fits, the death pop, people dying, and, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Did you see that ICP's doing a show on Christmas?
I skimmed over that. They released their plan for the next podcast shit, right?
Yeah, which, by the way, we should pull that up because there's some interesting shit on there. Did you happen to
no,
see what was on there?
I didn't look. I just saw a flyer and kind of skimmed through it.
I of course didn't post anything about it, but I know Beneath Dirt. I apologize. I always forget the dude's name on Beneath Dirt, but that dude is holding it down. If you don't follow Beneath Dirt for your Juggalo news, you're fucking up. We do not follow us for Juggalo news. Follow us for Juggalo antics. If you want Juggalo news, follow Beneath Dirt.
Yeah, Juggalo antics and opinions that don't mean shit.
Yes.
That's what we give.
If you want speculations, you're in the right fucking place, my man.
Yeah.
But anything else, go to Beneath Dirt. All right. So here's the.
I like that flyer though. That flyer, it's fire.
That
flyer.
flyer. That fire is flyer.
That flyer is fire.
Flyer. So let's see. We'll roll through. Wednesday, Juggalos against Sanity. Fine. Juggalo Catch 21 game show, whatever that is. I'm sure that'll be a shit show. I'll tune in for that. ICP investigates the fall of the Cottonmouth King.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's the most interesting part of this to me.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Why is ICP investigating it? And what does Cottonmouth Kings think about this? Because
yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Like, I mean, I seen D-Lo, like, I follow him on the Deck One Dell, like, Instagram. I seen he posted, like, since this has been out, and I don't know if there's been comment on it or if anyone said anything about it, but I thought that was odd, at the very least. Maybe they'll have D-Lo in studio. Maybe, who knows? I don't know what their relationship is with the Cottonmouth Kings these days, but one thing I do know about the Cottonmouth Kings is D-Lo's the only member left.
I know. I see that. I watched a couple D-Lo videos, like, since, like, recently when he was talking about getting, bringing Cottonmouth Kings back out. And I was like, oh, wow. And then I found out it was just him. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's him and, like, 4 other random dudes.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even Johnny Richter and shit.
Man, and I ain't gonna lie, I listened to Cottonmouth back in the day, and I thought they were pretty cool. I've seen them multiple times, but, man, D-Lo is, he's ate up. He's fucking ate up.
Yeah, I saw him literally shilling some like random product on his Instagram yesterday.
He is. I mean, you talking about like I remember ate up people from running into ate up people and just everybody would say, man, that dude's just ate up. Man.
Let's put it this way.
That's him. That's him.
Let's put it this way. weed most likely ain't his drug of choice these days.
Yeah, I mean, props to D-Lo for holding it down and doing his thing, but whew.
But man, the rise and like it's kind of a slap in the face. The rise and fall, or it's just called the fall, not even the rise, just the fall. So it's interesting that ICP is going to do a show on that. That's going to be a strange one.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to that. Of course, Zen of Love, which is always, if you want to see Jay be creepy and weird to whatever that ring girl is, tune into that. I'm sure Juggalo Night Court will be fun. I never watched any of the other Juggalo Night Court.
The last Descent of Love, where the girl they had, she was really hot, right?
Oh, God damn it. Oh, shit. Did he just stop our stream?
Probably.
Oh, no, he didn't stop the stream. Sorry. My cat is literally like stepping all over
We
it.
have a little kitty running around.
If the stream stops, it's his fault. I'm sorry.
Fucking cute cat.
What were we saying?
That girl, was it that real hot girl on the last Den of Love?
Yeah, she was like a ring girl, like something the ring girl. I can't remember her name exactly.
She had like the hoop earrings and the bangs.
I think
and
so.
Like Jay was just like creaming in his pants.
Yeah.
She was working the booth at the gathering.
Really?
Fucking she gave me my ticket.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I swear to God, I immediately recognized her. I was like, man, that's the girl that was on the you know what I mean? They had for the Den of Love or whatever.
Yeah,
that was
man.
pretty funny. So she works for Psychopathics.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, obviously. So that'll be fun. Let's see, quickly running through this. ICP's favorite shit on YouTube. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. JCW. I haven't watched any of these JCWs on these Patreons. Have you?
No. The one at Jay's house was kind of cool. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, so I can't speak on those, but Juggalo Gong Show. I mean, I'm all in on the gimme game shows all day long. ICP and game shows, Violent J specifically hosting game shows. Count me the fuck in, dude. It doesn't get better than that.
I wonder if he's going to like blow up and get mad at everything.
I hope so. I really hope so, dude. Maybe he's like all chilled since he's been like in rehab and like cooling off. Let's see, Holiday Clown Cook Off, whatever that is. ICP's Late Night Funhouse Talk Show, and Big Balls ICP's Fat Bitch Show. So somebody said something in the comments about why no jam exam part 3. Yeah, I would like a jam exam. That's like my favorite shit from ICP on these Patreons.
Yeah, jam exam for sure.
But these are the rest of them are fun too. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff they can do for the jam exam, but they've already done like
all the big shit.
Yeah.
I would rather them like I want to have them like sit down with Mikey Clark and like talk about shit.
I mean,
that would be the dream.
I will say one thing: the jam exam gave me the information about Gong.
Oh yeah,
and I've since then listened to Gong and bought the vinyl, and that shit is amazing. So man, keep giving us tidbits like that. Like what I'd like to go into more of the sampling and what like inspired them. And, and just more of that type of shit.
Yeah, I want to know all about the creative process. Like, them as people is great, and I love them, and I would obviously love to hang out with them and listen to them all day long. But I want to hear the creative process shit. That's the most interesting shit about ICP to me.
Yeah.
Personally.
I'd like for him to go into their past as kids and, like, I'm obsessed with, like, figuring out where, who they were as kids, what they were watching, what they were consuming as kids that made them the people they are today, or at least the people they were when they were developing ICP. And, like, what was it that inspired all these ideas and shit like that? Because there was a lot of stuff out back then that was kind of around, the crazy carnival clown shit. There was shit out back then.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if we'd have got, like, a shockumentary that was made like in earnest, like rather than like as a wrestling promo, we would have had that kind of information back then. But obviously they were still in character back then, so I think that it would be prime time to kind of actually get that documented. I mean, they said that they want to do the ICP documentary.
Yeah,
he said they said that was the reason they did the March document. They let them do the March documentary because they want to raise funds for the ICP one. I think that's when we'll get that shit, dude.
I really do. I really hope so, because I got a lot of speculation on that shit, like who they were. Like, I put myself in the minds of them, or during the time in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, when they were teenagers and kids growing up. and what was inspiring them, what they were watching on TV, what they were reading,
Yeah.
the things that was in pop culture at that time that created them.
Yeah, that would be some fun shit to see. I mean, we've got some of that with Violent J's book and just with tidbits and whatever else we've seen them talk about on these streams. They've talked quite a bit about their past and stuff, but it would be fun to just get like really hone in on the specifics and details like that. That is some interesting shit. You know?
Yeah, that's
like
kinda shit, yeah.
how they were made essentially.
Like, oh, this one movie when I watched in 1984 is what gave me the idea for this song or this album or the, you know, and I kept that. They got shit like everybody has shit like that.
That's I would love that. That's what I mean by creative process. That counts. Like I want to know like what inspired that song and that lyric and you know, all that shit. Because I know when I would write, like I would always try to like throw throwback lines and shit like that in there that maybe people wouldn't even pick up on or whatever. And like there's probably a lot of that shit that, you know, if it isn't inspired by blatant rip-off shit that's just been overlooked. Yeah.
Speaking of things that have been inspiring me lately, I brought some material over, and this doesn't really have anything to do with ICP, but I think it's something Juggalos will love. And
all right.
If you haven't seen it yet, like, this shit is amazing.
Red Room.
It's called Red Room. This is a graphic novel done by a comic book creator, a cartoonist. His name's Ed Piskor.
I've heard of him. You're a big fan of his.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ed Piskor. He's done shit. He rose to fame with his series called The Hip Hop Tree. He did a comic book series called The Hip Hop Tree, and it got critically acclaimed and stuff. And then Marvel picked him up and said, "Hey, can you do some X-Men shit for him?" He did X-Men.
He's the one that did that like X-Men like throwback
Grand Design, X-Men Grand Design. But anyway, his style is real gritty.
Is it all black and white?
Real gritty. Yeah, it's all black and white. He loves gore. When he's not working for Marvel, he's doing these outlaw comics, these underground kind of outlaw comics. The Red Room, the Antisocial Network, and it's about murder and torture for fun and profit on the internet. Is kind of what it's about. These Red Rooms are like black internet, black market. Pay to watch people get tortured type shit. And dude, it's crazy.
That sounds dope.
He sent a little thing too when I ordered that.
That's fucking. So is this pretty new?
Yeah, this has really been coming out the last year or so.
That looks very dope. Yeah. Also, so the actual comics for this have been coming out, but this is the full graphic novel.
Yeah, this is the 4 issues of that he's put out. Serialized or whatever.
So if you don't know,
and all the torturers, like there's characters that are very memorable that in this, and there's a real clowny looking people and shit, and
that's dope. Well, for those that don't know, Carver is a huge comic book mark, and he's got me into comics. We've talked about before. This show almost was a comic book podcast before it was a Juggalo podcast, so this is appropriate. Yeah, I mean, that shit looks amazing, dude. I would love to check that out. I'm going to look for that at the library.
If you like horror and shit, I mean, this is like horror of the new age, like shit that's being done on the internet. And it takes place in like reality, so it's not like a fantasy. It takes place that are, people that are, I forget what they call them. I'd have to look, but basically people dress up in these costumes. Their job is going to torture people for this black market online, and they pay with like bitcoins and shit to see these torturers do certain things, and the way they get their the way they get their what do you want to say, the people they torture is crazy.
The victims?
The victims is crazy in itself. Man.
Okay,
yeah, it's nuts, man.
Yeah, it sounds fucking sweet. Does it have like a whole arc though, like a beginning, an ending and everything?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a story for sure, all the way through. Characters.
That sounds very dope, dude. I would definitely check that out. I mean, it sounds like some Juggalo shit for sure.
It's
Juggalo adjacent at the very least.
Yeah, there's some brutal shit on here, man.
You've already read it? Is it good?
Oh yeah, I've read all the way through it. Yeah, it's great, man. Check that out. It's called Red Room. Ed Piskor, man, just great shit.
Yeah, I think you showed me that Grand Design. I think I read the first one. I never read the second one, but that shit was very dope. I mean, his art is incredible. Yeah, it's just so dope.
Yeah, his art is a callback to the 80s.
Yeah, that look like some like Iron Maiden shit. Or
Yeah, he specifically does his artwork in that kind of style.
I like it.
I mean, just fucking. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Red Room.
I'm gonna pick that up, bro, for real. I need to put it on my library list.
Go to Fantagraphics. It's the site Fantagraphics, and you can order the shit on there. Yeah, that's what Fantagraphics.
Oh, if you want to get us a signed copy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know he's gonna send it signed. He just sent that.
Oh, all right.
I think they call them like book covers or something.
Oh, okay. Like cards or something.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was cool. Thanks for sharing. I truly am interested in that.
I literally just came, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that and show that off.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Cool
dude?
shit.
I had something similar. I got a post. I subscribed to. I've talked to you about Dan Lester before. He's a local comic artist that he did this book that I liked called Werewolf Run. It was just one book that he wrote. He did everything on it. He did a Kickstarter to get it, and like I got like a hard copy of it. I had him sign it. Shit, he's the fucking man. I really like his art a lot. But I subscribed to his Patreon for like $3 or $5 a month just to support his art and shit. And he's making this other comic, but he just for no reason sent us all his patrons like fucking like a couple prints and like a couple stickers last week and shit. It's pretty dope.
And he does everything like story art.
Yeah, not on everything he does, but on he's doing one right now called like Metal Ice Cream, which is it's very inspired by heavy metal, like the old like 80s.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know much about this guy. I got to get into him. This is his shit. Yeah. That's fucking dope.
This is his
Holy
one.
shit.
Yeah, this is his one character. Like that's the girl from Metal Ice Cream.
His anatomy's really good.
Yeah, he posts a lot of his like progress on his Patreon shit. There's another one in here too, I think.
Yeah, that's the.
This is just a random one. Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
like,
that is fucking dope. Look at that.
That dude's dope. He's awesome.
And he's local. He's around. He's from here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah, he's the shit. Dan Lester. He did another comic called Hack Slash, I think.
I don't know if you've mentioned this guy to me before, but I don't remember if you did.
I'll show you his before you leave. I'll show you that Werewolf Run book. It's pretty dope, man.
So Dan Lester.
Yep.
Dan Lester, check him out. He's from where we're from, and then Ed Pisker. I think he's from Pittsburgh. Check him out.
Yeah, man.
Man, these guys are doing like underground outlaw comics. They're not, DC Marvel bullshit. Because, I mean, I read comics, and DC and Marvel right now, they're shit. Their stuff is horrible. Absolutely garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read anything new other than like Image shit.
Yeah, Image is still good, but the big two, DC and Marvel, they're putting out some bullshit right now. Just in comics at least. But yeah, these guys underground, man, they're holding it down. Underground comics.
All right, man. I feel like we're losing people with our comic talk.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What up, Double D, Don Chaos? I see you in there. Nasser, thanks for joining us. He says he's been bumping that new Ouija. I popped that on actually.
Oh yeah.
That new Pretty Ugly too. And I was skeptical. Like I liked the last one, whatever the fuck it was called, where he's on the cross. I was like, let me try it out. I listened to it a few songs. I was like, all right, Ouija, I see. And then but a few of the songs are like, this shit slaps. This is a slapper. Like there were several songs. I was like, I am digging this. Like just the way he was rapping. He did a lot of that chicken. He still does that
chicken rap.
Chicken.
Get it.
Yeah,
It's
still a lot of that, but he's got a lot of bangers. Devereaux crushed the production on it.
Yeah,
it's really good, man. I highly recommend checking it out. If you are, I mean, I don't even consider myself a huge Ouija like music fan. I love the man. I think he's a beautiful person. I'm a fan of him. His music doesn't really speak to me, but I was grooving like a motherfucker to that new album. It was very, very refreshing.
Okay.
He's just making pure juggalo music, man. It's
maybe we can, I don't know. Anybody want to see us review some Ouija?
Yeah, I would review some Ouija.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I would. I don't want to shit on it. I genuinely want to be a Ouija fan, and maybe if I keep forcing myself to listen to it, I'll kind of like get it.
I mean, I can't help but when I hear Ouija, I start nodding my head to it.
Yeah,
I can't. It's hard for me to pay attention to what he's saying half the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's just that chicken rap that a lot of rappers do nowadays. That they go, hit it, and you know what I mean. It's like it's cool and it sounds pretty cool.
To me, Ouija writes. He doesn't write like songs. He writes like a lot of bars and lyrics and puts them on beats.
Yeah.
And he writes hooks and you know what I mean? Like it seems like a lot of his songs aren't like about anything. They don't have like a subject. They're just like, I'm a juggalo.
Yeah.
This is juggalo shit.
Yeah.
I'm fucking bitches. You know?
He's so important to the juggalo lore. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Ouija is what the Juggalo, like, the Juggalo world kind of needs, like, these days. I think he is, like, he's filling a niche. He carved his own niche and is filling a gap that we didn't know we needed. And he's done a great job of it. He's not, what Ouija's doing that other, like, psychopathic acts, he's doing different than other psychopathic acts from the past is his own thing. You know?
Yeah.
He's not just doing another version of ICP.
Yeah, no.
Which is fucking dope. And that's why he's been sticking around. You know, not saying that, like, I don't think Light did that. I just think Light was he was probably a little too out there, maybe. Like, Ouija's out there. I mean, with Light, I mean out there as his genre-wise, I don't think he was blending with the Juggalo sound.
No, I don't know. I think he was just a little too generic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of that. He was the Gibby Stites of fucking psychopathic.
I can't name one Light song. I don't remember one Light line.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
but like Hoodoo, what's the problem with him? How come people don't love Hoodoo like they love Ouija? Hoodoo arguably is the doper rapper.
I think people do like Hoodoo. It's just
where's the content?
It's just he pops in for a little bit and then he's gone. He pops in for a little bit, like. The Gathering performance by Hoodoo was really fucking good, man. Like my brother had never heard Hoodoo, and he was like, "Man, that was really sweet."
Okay,
like, he actually, and to say that my brother didn't care about Ouija, like he
really
he was performing, and I don't think my brother gave a fuck about Ouija.
Yeah,
but like Hoodoo actually caught his attention. So there's definitely people out there, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, they said they would fucking like us to check out some Ouija.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
we would do that.
Fuck, dude. I mean, we're running out of ICP content, so we got to do something.
Oh, there's plenty of more content. They said I have short sleeves. My sleeves be shortened. My sleeves be short. You're right. I don't know what. It's just it's all the bulk of my pecs
man.
just fills my shirt.
Yeah, man, them sleeves be short, bro. What's up?
They do look like extra like cut short.
Shit, man.
I don't know what's going on, man. Here, maybe I just roll them up like this.
It's just that cut, man.
You can see my Malenko and shit.
It's just that cut.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a medium. I wear medium shirts.
Mediums.
Sorry.
Yeah, once you get past medium, the sleeves they start to get longer.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right, Double D. We do need more Hoodoo. I've listened to the couple Hoodoo albums that came out, and they were fine. Like I don't. Honestly, they weren't like super memorable. There were some decent songs I recall, but I think if he just kind of kept pumping out a little bit more, like Ouija's coming out with a new album every 6 months.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's why his like these days that's how the only way to stay relevant.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
you gotta do it like that. It's unfortunately but that's another reason. I think Ouija's style of music, you can do that. Yeah, you can just keep pumping it out.
Yeah, you're right.
Because like you said, he doesn't write songs; he just writes bars, you know. And then honestly, yeah, those they make cool beats that like are catchy, but those beats are easy to make, man.
Yeah.
They're very easy to make. I've produced myself. I've made beats. I know how easy they can be made.
Yeah. There's something else on here I was gonna mention, and we just. Don Chaos said he was going to review Ouija Mac with us. He said he would review Ouija Mac with us. I was thinking maybe like when we do review Ouija, it might be a good idea to have somebody who's like really versed in Ouija to kind of like hold our hand, you know, to kind of like when we're sitting here like, what the fuck's this song? He'd be like, look, listen, on this verse he says this. Like okay, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either because Yeah, I can see.
Have kind of like a Ouija Mac shaman. Who wants to be our Ouija Mac shaman?
Ouija Mac shaman. That's great.
Don Chaos is gonna be our
Who
Ouija
wants to
Mac
be
shaman.
the spirit of the Ouija board to come with us? We'll do the Ouija thing, and then they'll pop up on the screen. We'll be like, okay, there it is.
Right. That's what's up. I see you, Salamander. I see you in there. All right. All right. Let's move on, man. We've been bullshitting for a while. Let's count down some shit.
All right.
You want to count down some shit?
Absolutely.
All right. This week we're gonna. Oh, I need to calm down. I'm all keyed up. This week we are going to count down to our 6 most clowniest kickers.
6 most clowniest kickers.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I know what it means, but will other people know what it means?
No, they won't. Can people even hear us? I hope so. By the way.
It seems like it. I mean,
All right. I don't know. This
hope it-
volume is like off. Oh,
nobody is more consistent than Ouija right now. Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
Ouija is consistent. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
All right, man.
The most classic sound effect you could ever imagine.
Absolutely.
All right, so the 6 most clowniest kickers in my mind are that track that you skip to when you put an album in, like a Joker's card. When you put that album in, you've heard the intro so many times, you usually skip the intro, and then there might be that title track that you skip or whatever.
It's just like a chant or explanation.
It's
song.
that very first song on the Joker's card that really sets the mood of the Joker's card that is the most it's the clowniest kicker,
Yeah.
It's that song.
Yeah, that's what we mean by clowny kickers.
Yes.
We created this term before the show. I didn't know how to say. We didn't know how to explain this, but y'all know what we're talking about. There's always that song.
There's always that song you skip to. As soon as you put the album in, you go tuk tuk. Or
we don't want to start mentioning them right this second, but you know what we're talking about.
You go right to that song, and that's how you know it's like, okay, I'm in this card. This is the begin. This is the start of. This is the real start of this card.
Yes. So y'all know what we mean. We're gonna count down the 6 most clowniest kickers. These are our favorites, the ones that get us hyped for that album specifically.
Yeah, they're usually right there in the beginning of the album. Track 2, track 3.
Yep.
One of those tracks, it's in there. It's that song.
That first kicking off song. And no, it's not nicotine. All right. So I fucked up last week. Remember, you were supposed to reveal number 1 last, and I fucked you up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not that it matters, but I just wanted to throw that in there because I did feel bad in the moment.
Oh, man, it don't matter.
All right. That said, I'm going to start so you can finish this week. Okay? All right.
That's fine. Don't matter to me.
This is the kind of dumb shit I dwell on. All right.
Yeah. Quit dwelling, son.
All right. So my number 6 favorite clowny kicker is Murder Go Round. And Murder Go Round, from fucking that album.
Murder Go Round.
Yeah, Ringmaster.
Oh yeah, love that fucking song.
So I don't know. I mean, it's just the shit. That song is it really gets you pumped for the album. It's a very clowny. It's a very clowny circus kind of clowny sound. I don't know. I keep saying clowny. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Take Me Away is another good clowny kicker, by the way.
Yes.
Anyways.
Murder Go Round, man. I mean, there's not much more you can say. There's not much of a story to it. It doesn't really. It's just about people getting murdered and how it goes round and round and round. It's like they took the Murder Go Round concept for a ride and turned it into a metaphor for just the merry-go-round. But it's a murder go round. So it's Jay walking around either murdering or witnessing murders and realizing that's like it comes back around to him, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple. Like I will say for an early ICP concept song, it doesn't follow a story as much as like they would come to do in the future.
Yeah, such as like like Tilt-A-Whirl is it's almost like a newer version of this song where
Yeah,
it's the same
exactly.
concept just with a story.
Yes.
So that's I think that's kind of what you're trying to say.
Ride the Tempest, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's my number 6. What is yours?
My number 6 is The Show Must Go On.
Okay.
So you know, everybody knows that song. You know, The Show Must Go On. There's
From
not-
Riddlebox.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you see the concept here. It's kind of the same song. I mean, Murder Go Round, The Show Must Go On. They're very similar in those early days of ICP and how they would, put these clowny kickers in the beginning of their album and just bring you into it. And you knew this is the song you skip to. When you throw the album on.
Yeah, when you
Usually,
put on
boom, boom.
Riddlebox, you're going to track 3.
Pretty
If you
much,
put the
yeah.
album in, you typically aren't listening to 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You're going to Show Must Go On.
And I'll listen to them like if I really want to get the full effect of the album. But I'm like, hey, I want to just listen to some Riddlebox real quick. Throw it in, skip, boom, Show Must Go On.
Hurry up, bang. Here comes my wang. All right.
Great song.
Love it. Love it. We might hear more about that later. Not really more, but again later I should say. Spoiler. All right. My number 5 is gonna be from the classic album Bang Pow Boom. It'll be In Your Fucking Face.
Yeah.
It's a classic example of a clowny kicker.
This is one of the ultimate classics right here.
It's got everything.
It's got everything you need.
It's got I think a lot of these songs, they almost have to have that carnival feel. And that's what we
Yeah.
mean by the clowny part of the kickers,
That
right?
carnival feel, yeah.
and this has it. Mikey Clark was a fucking master
yeah.
of that sound.
I mean, and spoiler alerts, probably every one of these songs we pick is going to be a Mikey Clark produced song.
Most of them.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But
All right, bro. What's your number 5?
my number 5 is you're not even going to guess this. I guarantee you.
Okay.
In Your Face.
Bam, 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 bam.
Same thing.
Good
yeah.
shit.
Didn't talk about this prior.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we don't know each other's top 6, but yeah, I picked In Your Face as well.
It's a fucking classic, man. Juggalo classic. And Your Face is a great kicker, Mike. You're right.
Kicked you in the face.
All right, man. We'll keep on rolling. We love In Your Face. My number 4. It might be a surprise, but I mean, I love it this fucking much, man. It's Here Comes the Carnival. Instant fucking classic, man.
Yeah, I agree. Instant. I mean, really, like I've been listening to that song nonstop. It's a fucking instant classic. Love it. Fucking love it.
It's really great.
It's that magic, man. It's that magic on Mikey Clark level. It's great shit.
Yeah, they definitely recreated or recaptured that same magic that we've come to love from all these other classic clowny kickers, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Classic clowny kickers.
Classic clowny kickers. I love it.
These are all them. All right, man. What's your
My number 4, I'm going to go with Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Just, everybody knows Hocus Pocus. Not the remix, not the, the other version, the video version,
Yes.
the UK version or what, I can't remember what the fuck they call it, but
Yeah, I don't
I'm talking about
remember.
the original.
Headhunters edit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the original card, the one you hear exactly. One of the most carny sounding beats ever.
Oh yeah, it's the quintessential clowny
Yeah.
kicker, if you ask me.
Just,
Great. I mean, it's a great fucking choice, man. What more can I say about it other than what I'm going to say about it here in a little bit? Yeah, man. I mean, we're just rolling through these because, like, our lists are going to have quite a bit of overlap, man. I mean, there's certain songs that are just fucking straight classics. You know what I mean? And my number 3 is another one, and people in the chat have already agreed. It's going to be "Take Me Away."
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love that song so much. I love it.
It's one of my favorite ICP songs of all time. I don't know if I
Yeah.
mentioned that during
Fucking
the
love that.
Bazaar, but Man, it's so good.
Yeah, I even like Bizarre, like the title track, or I guess it's called Bizarre on the other album.
That's
I mean,
a good clowny kicker.
That's a great kicker too for that. But I would say Take Me Away is the better of those two albums for sure, man. Great, fucking great, man.
The beat is incredible in this song.
Oh, this beat is so fire. Man.
This song has always been a little, as much as I love it, truly love every minute of it. It's always seemed a little almost like if you wanted to make the argument that ICP was starting a cult, you would probably play him this song.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, this song is almost too, like, smooth. It just sounds so fucking good, man.
Live forever!
Yeah, it's great. It's great, man.
Oh, and the intro just like overstays its welcome, and it's great.
But it's great, man. It's got that guitar.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this song is good. Oh, all right, I'm sorry.
That being said,
Why isn't this my number one?
Great song, but that being said, my
Your number
three is going to be Here Comes the Carnival.
Good
So
shit.
we got some more of that. That just made it on. It's an instant classic. So mine's right there.
What do you think that Here Comes the Carnival did better than like In Your Face? You know what I mean? What is it? It's just more polished, maybe.
I don't know, man. You
feel it.
Yeah, I think it has the feels a little bit more. In Your Face is a banger, and like it's wicked, and like it's just a classic banger. But Here Comes the Carnival just has that magical edge to it, kind of like Take Me Away, or you know what I mean. It's just got that magical edge.
It does. They've managed to recapture that.
Because if you notice, the further I go down to number one, it's getting more. It's getting more of that magical type shit.
Okay. Good shit. All right, man. My number two. I'll be honest. My number 2 and 1 aren't going to be that exciting. It's just I couldn't help it because they really, truly are my favorite clowny kickers. Number 2 is The Show Must Go On.
Yeah, I mean I would come to expect that from most people. The Show Must Go On is going to be really high on.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, a lot of it's probably nostalgia too, but Show Must Go On is really just like it's. If I were to name like 10 ICP songs that are the best ones to describe ICP or whatever to show someone, like it would be in there. You know what I mean? I just fucking love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
No need to. We'll just keep letting this play out. But what's your number 2?
My version of number 2, which is kind of the same reason why you picked The Show Must Go On. It's not going to be that exciting, but mine is Murder Go Round. Just Ringmaster is one of my favorite cards. Murder Go Round, one of my favorite ICP songs of all time. Love it. It's that old school shit. Can't help it.
So nostalgia is definitely. It's playing a part in this, man.
By far.
Like we know Ringmaster is like one of your favorite cards, if not your favorite. You know, of course it's gonna be that, and of course, of course, my favorite is gonna be fucking Hocus Pocus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same shit. I mean, judging by the fact that you haven't said your number 1 yet, I have a feeling I know what it is. But go ahead here. Hold on. Let me just give you your number 1 because we don't need to make fair about Hocus Pocus. Of course, Hocus Pocus is my number 1.
Yeah,
Great Milenko's is my favorite song or my favorite album of all time. Hocus Pocus is the quintessential classic ICP fucking Carney song.
Yeah,
it is it.
I mean, it didn't make my number 1, but it's on my list.
Right.
It's definitely there, and I would understand why anybody would pick that.
Like
it's a fucking incredible song.
Hocus Pocus is just like. It's just the perfect ICP song, man. I don't know what else to say about it. That said, like, I can see why it wouldn't necessarily be everyone's favorite Carney or clowny kicker. I'm excited to hear your number 1 though. Oh, here, let me give you a drum roll. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Here we go. My number 1 is going to be Welcome to the Show.
Oh. All right. Here, I need to play this because we haven't listened to it yet. I didn't play the others.
Man. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just it, man.
Welcome to the Show is it might get overlooked as a clowny kicker.
I say it's probably every time I put this album on and this song, I get feels literally every time. It's to me, it's the most magical kicker of them all. Like, I don't know, and I could hear I can hear the years of experience in this song too. Like you can hear the experience that they're bringing, and they're wrapping everything up in this song. Like this is what we've been through. This is where we want to go. You know what I mean? Welcome to everything that we've done and what we're still doing. You know, I don't know. I love it. I love the visuals of it. I love the beat.
It's a fantastic fucking perfect song.
Love the hook. Like, and I know it's weird. You know, Mike P made it above Mikey Clark as my number one favorite, but this is probably, you know, one of my favorite albums. You know, I love The Wraith, and this song is just number one. I mean, I don't know.
No, man, it's a great choice. I think the only reason it didn't make mine is just because I truly, like, I genuinely just like the songs on my list more than this song. And that's nothing against this song. I love this fucking song, and this is probably my number 6. You know what I mean? But like, I love that it speaks to you that much that it's your number one, because this song I think would get overlooked as most people's favorite clowny kicker. You know, but it's a perfect choice.
That being said, I did put my honorable mentions as "Take Me Away," of course, "Ride the Tempest," and "Bring It On."
Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't even mention Bring It. Bring It On didn't make either of ours. It's a great one too.
Yeah, Bring It On's great. Didn't make my top 6, but it's great. You know, same with Take Me Away and all those. Take Me Away almost did, man. It really almost did. But the nostalgia for the, you know, Joker's car, and I think the only reason it didn't make it for me is because it is a studio album, and I consider it on par with Joker's Cars, but the Bizarre album, but it's not a Joker's car, so I think that's one of the main reasons why it didn't make it for me.
Yeah, it's laid out the same with the sentimental song at the end, clowny kicker at the beginning, and by the way, Double D said all these songs are literally the number 2 or 3 tracks. Yes, that's the point.
That's what we're going for.
This is the song that kicks off the albums. That's why they're the kickers.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
yeah. I guess you could argue, oh well, it's the intro that kicks off the, you know. But some of the albums, there's the intro, and then there's a title track, and then it's the clowny kicker.
Right.
And then some albums, it's the intro, and then the clowny kicker, you know, and the title track's later or somewhere else.
Yes.
So they've switched it up, their format here and there, but for the most part, yeah, it's gonna be track 2 or 3.
All right, man, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good. Great job. Oh,
and we'll have more top 6 different ideas too are coming. So I got a bunch of different ideas.
Yeah, this was a fun one, man. I mean, this is the kind of shit that, you know, I want to count down, like these more specific like lists. Now, granted, there wasn't a whole wealth of songs to pick from. Whoa, your cup is wild. There wasn't a whole wealth of songs to pick from for this specific list, but I think it gives us the opportunity to kind of explain why these songs like are as highly regarded for us as they are, you know.
And these are a little bit easier to do.
Yeah.
With just like 12, 13, 14, 15 different songs, you know what I mean? The best ICP song of all you know, the top 6 favorite ICP songs is going to be a little different.
Yeah.
You got to go through a lot of shit.
For sure. Oh yeah, Mike Riccioli, the closer's next. You know, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we will.
Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, spoiler alert, that was one of my ideas for sure.
Yeah, man. Good shit. Look, how the fuck we got green screen? Look, my green cup doesn't affect the green screen, but your blue one does. His cup is blue.
I don't know.
It's weird. But this blue rocktopus.
Yeah, and it's almost very close. Very close in color.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh well.
Maybe it's the pigment of the material or something.
We'll get rid of this shit eventually. All right, man. Let's get this fucking show on the road. We've been fucking bullshitting forever.
Yeah, sorry if we're droning on, guys. I mean,
we just want to hang, guys.
Yeah.
We're just hanging.
It's our Sunday, you know, it's our Sunday mornings and shit, and like to hang out with y'all and talk about ICP. I mean, what better of a Sunday morning can I can't think of anything better.
I literally can't think of anything better on earth than waking up early on a Sunday morning discussing ICP at length.
Nothing better, man. I swear, there ain't nothing better.
All right, so Mighty Death Pop, produced by the all fucking mighty Mikey Clark, who we were shitting on last week.
Were we shitting on him?
Yeah, we said ICP don't fucking need Mikey Clark anymore.
I think that's true, though. I mean, I don't think I mean, maybe you could perceive that as shitting on him, but I was just trying to be truthful. I'm like, they just proved they don't really need Mikey Clark.
They don't need him, but we want him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna argue. Like, I would pick Mikey Clark over anything else, but we got a good enough card without him that I have faith that they don't really need him anymore.
Bro, this intro fucking slaps.
Yeah, this intro
God
slaps.
damn,
this is
slaps.
a great. This is a way better intro. I'll give it that. I mean, there's a lot of things about Mikey Clark produced albums that are going to be better than Yum Yum. I mean, it's just there's going to be better things about a Mikey Clark album.
Like, listen to this shit, dude. Like, what?
And this is a carnival beat
The
too.
fucking organ or whatever the fuck it is. Like,
those are called calliopes.
God damn it, that's so dope.
The calliopes.
Calliope.
I think that's what they're called. That classic Carney instrument
Okay.
was made for trains.
Okay.
Because the carnivals would come to town in trains or wagons, and they're steam powered instruments.
Okay.
And that's what it is. It's calliope.
This shit is so. This song, like, is a dope ICP song.
Yeah.
It
is.
Death Pop
The intro is
the Death Pop
yeah.
intro is one of ICP's best intros I think ever, dude.
Yeah.
As far as like a song goes, at
We
least.
could do best intros ever. And yeah, this would be up there, man. This is a great one.
Dude, Beneath Dirt. He said he's bumping this album this week. It is so fucking. I haven't
Yeah.
listened to this album in years before today, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I listened to it not too long ago. I was going through a bang poop pow Mighty Death Poop. But Bang Pow Boom and Mighty Death Pop I was going through a couple weeks back actually.
yeah.
I was maybe more a couple months back, but yeah, I was listening to both of those albums, man, and they're fucking incredible. This one is great.
And I've mentioned that I have more nostalgia for this album than I do Bang Pow Boom.
Yeah.
Because I listened to the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But as I was re-listening to it today, though, I realized why I banged the fuck
Yeah.
out of it.
I'll say I do like Bang Pow Boom a little bit better. They're very close. I have more nostalgia with Bang Pow Boom. I was more excited for that album. I went to
Sure.
that tour, and I like that album a little bit better, but this is not far behind. This is a fucking incredible album.
Dude, what's up with this like funk shit? Like,
This
going
is a
on here?
remake.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a remake.
Was this on that video you sent me?
I don't know.
It should. This definitely sounds
might
like.
be,
I mean,
yeah.
this is the shit Mikey Clark was doing
Yeah.
back in 1994.
Yeah.
Where he just straight up ripped off a
Yeah.
funk beat, threw some hi-hats on it, and ICP raps on it.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't get any better than this. This is the ICP sound. This is ICP's sound.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, ICP sound is sampled pop music for the most part. It's always been kind of like that. Very early on they were trying to be rappers, but then Mikey Clark started sampling pop music more and more and more, and that's how they kind of, changed the sound.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
at
what's up with the
first-
sample? Is that a sample in the hook too? The live and oh no, wow. What is that? I don't have. This is one of the only albums I don't own, so I don't have a booklet to look at.
This is literally a fucking remake of a song. Like the hook sounds
Okay.
exactly like that and everything.
Okay.
So I can't remember exactly what song, but yeah. I mean that's a whole fuck. I mean that's a hook for sure.
Somebody said.
Tell us what song this
Look.
is, because I don't know what it is.
Double D said original song's called "Everyone Is a Winner" or something like that. Let's see. Somebody said. I love the video to this song. There's no video to this song that I know of. I mean, I go to the Mighty Death Pop on Psychopathic Records YouTube.
Oh man, this is such a banger. Why didn't they? This is a missed opportunity for a fucking concert song.
Yeah, this song slaps, bro.
There's a lot of songs on this album that could have been great concert songs. They could have put into their list of concert bangers.
All right, so he said it's by Hot Chocolate. All right, I'm gonna look this shit up right now.
Yeah, I've heard it before. I mean, I've definitely heard it before.
It's called "Everyone's a Winner." All right, I see it. Everyone's a winner.
I mean, to be honest, I think that ICP's version is better,
Oh, of course it's gonna be better.
but it's a great song nonetheless.
All right, here goes "Everyone's a Winner."
See, there it is, man.
Yeah. I mean, Mikey Clark literally, we give him so much praise. All Mikey Clark does is take this shit and fucking put a hi-hat on it.
Yeah, I know,
But
man.
he's the best at it.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
I mean, to be,
But who listens to this and thinks, I'm getting that for ICP.
Yeah.
This is it.
Same with on Yum Yum. Heart and Soul.
Yeah.
I don't know if we went over it, but that's a song. That's a complete remake too.
Really?
Like
I don't think we did
like
talk about
to a
that.
T. It sounds almost exactly like the fucking song, man.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Heart and Soul, and I think that's what the fucking song is called. They
Really?
remade.
Is that by Sponge or whatever? too?
No, it's not by Sponge. They got the Sponge dude to do the hook, but Heart and Soul is like some female '80s artist.
Huey Lewis and the News?
No, it's not
T'Pow?
that. Yeah, T'Pow.
Is
That's
it?
Yep.
All right, let's check that out.
Sorry. Side.
Yeah, no, I love this.
Little sidetracking back to Yum Yum.
I love this. Oh, shit, it is. This is
Yeah,
Heart and Soul, bro.
verses.
Oh, I love
Trying
it.
not to think of them ripping shit off, but rather paying homage to things that help them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
of
mean, I'm
course.
just kidding. Like, that's what music is, man. Like, it's all just that, you
I
know?
mean, without Mikey Clark, like, sampling, going through, and I'm sure Mikey Clark may have not even grew up or loved these songs, but Mikey Clark is he's a producer. He's an old school producer where he probably has a fucking room of vinyls.
Yeah.
He goes in through vinyls. They pick shit out and they go, oh, this sounds cool. Let's sample this. Oh, well, how about we just remake the whole song? You know what
Dude,
I mean?
you have to have a genius ear to hear some shit like that and, like,
Yeah.
twist it in such a way that insane clowns can rap on it and make it
Yeah.
sound fucking dope as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I will say, man, that's a fucking tried and true formula with ICP.
It is.
Get some 80s pop song, some 80s pop song banger that, you know,
Or older.
not a lot of people really know about, but it's still a good song. Throw ICP on there, man, and it's a fucking tried and true formula. It's
Yeah,
great.
man. I mean, honestly, ICP and Mikey Clark is just the tried and true one.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. All right.
But that being said, Mike P did Heart and Soul, right?
oh, that's true. Mike P did do
So
that.
Mike
yes.
P is right up there.
Yeah,
dude.
you're right. I mean, if Mikey Clark, I put it like this: Mikey Clark is the quintessential classic ICP sound. Obviously, he will always be the third member of ICP to me. But Mike P, like, is right behind him for
Yeah.
the second era of ICP's
Yeah.
glory days.
It's like a Van Halen type thing, you know.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth is obviously the great, you know, lead for Van Halen, but then, you know, Sammy
Sammy
Hagar made some bangers too that everybody loves, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of that
you're
same
right.
situation.
That's a great example. It's a perfect example, actually. Let's see. They talk about reusing stuff and call them renditions. Yeah, I mean, they're masters at it, man. All
and
right,
everybody does it.
so Night of the Chainsaw. The third or the second of the night of the third of the night of a quadrilogy of songs.
Yeah, classic. This might be my favorite one of the trilogy or what is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they did
quadril-
Night of the Red Rum. That would have been the fourth one, right? I was just gonna play a little bit of the video, so since
which we watched and what got flagged for. The
yeah,
other.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, this is love this song, man.
Great song, one of ICP's best videos,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Fantastic.
Yeah, and Jay just took it back with this. I mean, he said, you know what, we're in the second deck, but I'm going back. I'm
Yeah.
going back to classic, like Ringmaster, Riddlebox, Malenko type shit.
Yeah, dude. They schooled the fuck out of this song and the video. It's great.
Yeah.
I was making us bigger on here to hopefully fuck up the copyright. All right. Nevertheless, let's
Yeah, this is such a good album, man. This has got, I mean,
and so far it's been banger. Like Mighty. So it went straight from the banger of an intro straight to the Mighty Death Pop song, which is a banger. That
dude, like, the first like 9 songs on this album are bangers.
yeah, and then like right off the bat, Night of the Chainsaw, man, it's like they're coming out swinging like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if there was a skit at the end tonight. There were some decent skits on this album.
Yeah, there's actually lore. They progress the lore and they tell you, and you know, these skits tell you what the death pop is. You know,
Yes.
it's obviously people choosing to do stupid things with their lives and then they die and whatever, but they, you know, they build that lore for you as the album's going. Something that, you know,
Bang
The
Pow
last-
Boom did.
something Bang Pow Boom did. Exactly. And that is because they sat in the studio with Mikey Clark with these albums, and I guarantee you Mikey Clark has a say in this shit.
Yeah.
He is like, let's say Mikey Clark is almost like the magic. He's like the marionette. You know what I mean? He's taking these clowns and he's producing the music for him, making the magic for him, and he's like, dance clowns, do my bidding.
Yeah. He's like their maestro.
Yeah,
literally.
I mean, like, and they do. Like, when they make the beats, and then ICP just, it does something to them, and they rap in a certain way. Every Mikey Clark song, they rap a certain way.
Yeah.
That you don't hear them rap like on other beats.
Interesting.
They rap more simple. They rap more to the point, more precise.
It's like they know, because they know.
Yeah.
It's well thought out thoughts and
Yeah.
lyric. Like they know what the fuck they're trying.
And
to
it's
say.
like they can't do variation raps because the beats won't let you.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
so hard. There's just like they bang
They're
so
specific.
hard. They gotta do it that way.
It's interesting to think about it like that.
And I'm
but-
sure Mikey Clark has a saying that. Like,
Like
he
the-
don't want Jay doing like hippy hoppy rapping
Yeah,
and
'cause-
shit on his beats. Probably.
Because you're right. I mean, I'm going to prove your point. Like, for example, like listen to this Chris Benoit beat. How else would you rap to this beat other than
Yeah.
like they're like rapping like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ding. Like how else could you rap? You couldn't rap like, so I'm going to the store and I'm going to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
a whore and I'm going to the door and I'm going to get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
more and I'm going to get some more. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing? The only thing you could do is some weird choppy
Yeah.
shit like this and I'm going to.
And it works. It works. Like, this is where the album slows down a little bit, but this is still a great song. And one of their better videos, like, might I add, like one of their most interesting looking videos they ever did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all real shit too.
Dude.
It's not green screen. It's all, real people, makeup, a set, like everything. This is the type of videos I love when they do.
Dude, in the Death Pop era, they were crushing videos.
Yeah,
like
man.
They made like 4 or 5 fucking videos for this album,
Yeah.
which is pretty surprising. I mean, how many did they do for Fearless Fred?
3?
Did
2?
they?
2 or 3?
Oh yeah, they did 2 or 3.
They did Satellites.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They did Fury.
Okay, I forgot about those. You're right.
And then they did the. It looks like some post-apocalyptic horror, like Silent Hill horror-ish type of shit. Like all kinds of. Looks like some occultic symbolisms going on, and just cool shit.
No. Was there a skit? Nope, no skit on that. All right, we're only like 5 songs deep, bro. We gotta keep it moving, keep it pushing.
I mean, I like Blasted too. Like all these songs, man. I think I will go ahead and say right now, there's probably only 2 or 3 songs I'm not a huge fan of on this album.
Bro, I forgot about this song, and I was listening to it
Yeah.
earlier. This song fucking rules.
Telling you, man, like that's what I'm saying. People are overlooking Bang Pow Boom and Mighty Death Pop in this second deck, and everybody's talking about Fearless Fred and Yum Yum.
It's
which
just you didn't realize. It's one of those things like, like I tell my therapist, like you don't realize you're in the glory days. You don't realize
Yeah.
you're in them, and like when Death Pop came out, you're like, man, this ain't fucking like
yeah,
Shangri-La and then Jekyll Brothers, and then like now you're like, oh, Death
Yeah.
Pop, wow.
yeah. I mean, it's so funny because
but it's the same album. It's just as good. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck was our problem?
it was during like, and I had the same problem. It was during a time where like I was so critical of ICP, like they could do no right at this time.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I loved Bang Pow Boom, I really did, but I was like, this is. But even back then, I was like, this is the best of what they can do. It's not the greatest, but I
Yeah.
really did. I didn't really start enjoying Bang Pow Boom to a point where it's like one of my favorite albums until like years later. But even then, I did like it. When this came out, I did criticize it a lot. I was
Yeah.
like, the card, I didn't like the way it looked. I really, some of the songs really stuck out to me. I was like, what the fuck is this? I think when Chris Benoit came out, I didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
weird. Like all this shit was weird at the time.
Yeah,
but
it was
like,
just like, what are they doing?
I think it's because like we had been in it for years. ICP hadn't strayed a lot from like their typical style, but what's funny is like we thought this was them straying. They're still working with Mikey Clark. They're still making like
I know.
what we look at now as their classic shit.
Yeah,
but
I
at the
mean-
moment, this was like new and weird.
Yeah.
Kind of how some people might be looking at Yum Yum as being new and weird, but we're embracing it obviously. But at the time, for whatever reason, I know speaking personally, I had a hard time embracing Death Pop and Bang Pow Boom and Lost. It wasn't until Really Found that I started kind of re-embracing it. This was like a dark period in my Juggalo. But
Yeah.
I was really trying with Death Pop. No, I didn't try so hard with Bang Pow Boom.
Bang Pow Boom was the last try I did.
Yeah.
When like Bang Pow Boom, I Tempest came out and it was just Tempest. I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? There's a couple songs I like, whatever.
Yeah.
ICP don't have it anymore. They just don't.
And he
Then-
said Beneath Dirt said definitely worst looking card.
It is bad, man.
Oh, by the way, Beneath Dirt, what's your name, dude? I shouted you out earlier. I forgot your name. I didn't want to keep calling you Beneath Dirt.
I wouldn't say it's the worst looking card. In my opinion, it's Lost.
Lost is probably the worst.
Found looks okay, but Lost.
Found looks just like Death Bob, just like
yeah.
different,
But
with a mustache.
But I'm going on the dimensions of like how Shaggy draws it. This is flat, completely fucking flat.
yeah,
You don't see things in front of other things and shit like that like he does. He draws in a simple way, but he knows how to give his simple drawings depth.
okay,
This has no depth to
Yeah.
it. It's completely flat. But if you look at Found, it has a lot of depth to it.
yeah.
You actually see like things in front of
Sure.
other things, and it looks more 3D.
I see.
So I'll give him credit for that. This is just super fucking flat.
Yeah, I agree with you. It just seems like a lazy design. Like we
Yeah.
talked about earlier, I said it looks like the kind of drawings I did back when I was like 15
Yeah.
or 16. Like that, I was listening to ICP drawing shit like Death Pop. Like
Yeah.
that might as well have been one of
Yeah.
my drawings.
Yeah, I mean that looked like every
I could-
ICP fan just
I could
drawing
no
it.
joke grab one of my notebooks and I have shit that looks like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Just a typical. That's just a generic clown, a juggler would draw. But
Yeah, man.
But Bang Pa Boom had a flat image as well. But I think it was so perfectly done that that is one of my favorite images of the second deck.
Okay. Roan, what's up, Roan? Beneath There, that's his name.
Yeah, man.
So this song we were discussing before the show was we thought it was a little bit of one of the weaker songs, but it's a fun song. at
Yeah,
the very
I like
least.
it and I don't skip it. But it just there. From what I remember, Shaggy's verse on this is fire.
Okay.
An absolute fire verse on this one.
It's fun to like
If
bounce
it's
to.
the one I'm thinking of.
I love all the sound effects.
Yeah.
That's what makes this an ICP song. Look. What's up with the trumpet or what is that?
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it's dope. I like trumpets and beats, man. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's fun to like just listen to and bounce to, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's just got so many weird noises. It's fun, man. This is classic ICP shit.
And there's a couple songs on here where they use some different. Mikey Clark uses some different style drum beats.
I like how they rap. Like they do like half a rap and then like
Yeah.
come in.
Like you slick Rick. Yeah, just simple shit, man.
That's good shit. All right,
Fast forward to see if Shaggy has a verse on here.
oh yeah.
This verse is fire, dude. One I overlooked. A Shaggy verse I've always overlooked.
Here it goes. Dude, Shaggy really didn't spit like this
No.
very often, you know, so it's dope.
I think this beat did something to him. He's like, oh shit.
Dude, that verse fucking rules.
Yeah, I mean, he fire, man.
Oh shit, that was dope. All right. Love this song. I said it was a weak song, but I love it. I really do.
Yeah.
All right.
We're surrounded, guys.
First skit of the album,
Stay
I
put
believe.
to help arrive.
Stay put my ass. I'm headed right up that path.
The orders were to stay put, Clancy.
Yeah, this
Those
is
orders
fun.
are for pussies.
I remember
Heroes
this.
like me do their own thing. I'm headed up that fucking
They're
path.
like, no,
to
don't go,
God's
dude.
place.
Don't
Are you
go.
guys staying or coming
Don't
with
do
me?
it.
The path is probably infected with landmines. Nobody's secured it yet. Huck's right. We really should stay here and wait it out.
Well, fuck you two, Cuddy. You two bitches stay here. Watch a real man do the damn
Help
thing.
is on the way.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
Come on, motherfucker!
Yeah, I mean, see.
Yeah, and then like it's showing that's the lore. Like it's showing
Yep.
that dude got the death pop.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He fucked around and found out.
Mhm.
Um,
This one of my favorite songs on the album.
I was gonna say
by
I,
far.
I think this is my favorite song on the album.
one of Shaggy's best songs ever.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
This I've always loved this song from the first fucking time I heard it.
And it's like the gum, Bazooka Joey. It's like a gum, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just cool. I'm wondering if that's what they said. Like, they saw Bazooka Joey the Gum, and I was like, man, I can make a song out of that, of me having a bazooka.
Yeah.
Or what if it's Mikey Clark giving him those ideas? Like, hey, I got
Maybe.
this idea, Bazooka Joey. You think you could do a song about that?
I'm sure that's happened.
I mean, yeah, it's because it's just too perfect.
I know,
It's too perfect almost for like one person to think of. This is almost like a group effort. Like, man, we got this idea, Bazooka Joey. Shaggy, you think you could do this, man? Blah, 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 blah. They should have done a video to this.
Oh, yeah.
Shaggy just with the
Animated video,
Yeah,
bro.
like just, and then have like a silhouette of Shaggy dancing in like an post-apocalyptic scene and shit.
Creative animation juggalos, get on that shit. Let me
Yeah,
see
I
it.
can see that. I can see like a black silhouette of Shaggy dancing with like a bazooka, with like a red background of like a red sky and
Yeah, Shaggy's
explosions and shit. Yeah, and he's just like dancing like Shaggy, you know. Fucking
Oh, I
great.
love this
it.
fucking
Yeah,
song.
You can go
man.
on about this
yeah,
song.
I'm gonna skip through it. All right, so the next song, "Shooting Stars."
This one's all right. I love the concept of the song and the meaning. He's killing stars, and you know, let's be honest, most of them need to die.
Well, my beef with this song is that I did this song already. I literally did a song called "Shooting Stars" about murdering stars.
Did you?
Prior to this coming out, mine came out in like, what was this? 2015 when this came out.
No, this was like
20.
oh, this was like 2010, 2011.
You're right. Yeah, this says 2015. That ain't right.
Yeah, that's not right at all, bro.
Mine came out in 2009.
Yeah, this came out after 2009 because Bang Pa Boom came out in 2009. But this kind of reminds me of a Hell's Pit sound.
Yeah, you're right. I really like this song though. 2012.
2012. Yep.
But yeah, my version was very similar to this. In my song, I literally rap about going to the award show and murdering people, and I name a bunch of stars. I talk about how I'm gonna become a star by shooting stars. Like that's the whole concept of the song.
Wow. So yeah.
And then 3 years later, ICP has one.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's just one of those perfect ideas,
I
you
know.
know. Shooting stars. I mean, it just makes so much sense.
Parallel thinking.
Yeah.
All right. This song is dope though. To me, this song is one of the more forgettable ones on the album. Let me turn this down a little bit.
It sounds good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good rocky sounding ICP song. It doesn't stick out super. You know what I mean? I don't go, oh, shooting stars, man. That's but it's a cool song. I'm not gonna skip it. I'm not, it doesn't make me go. It's a decent hook. It's a fucking, it's got them real chunky guitars in it.
You want to hear my verse on my version of this song?
Sure.
Just my verse. All right, here I'll pull it up. I have to go to the my actual music.
Some shit I haven't even heard. Okay.
I mean this was in our off days, obviously. I have to find my damn, I don't know where it is. Hold on. It would be here it is. All right, here goes mine. Oh, this might be loud. All right, so this is my song. It's called "Shooting Stars." I made this with my boy Enz, who I used to do a podcast with called Iconoclash, by the way. Should check that out.
Is yours the
Here's
first
m-
verse?
Oh no, this is Enz. He's first. Yeah, I'll skim through Enz. But he's rapping about murdering stars. All right. Oh, here we go.
Pretty fire beat.
Yeah, this beat is fire. All right, here's the hook.
I always wished I was famous when I was young, so I started shooting stars just to become one. Any time of day in any kind of place, what I'm trying to say is we will find a way. Get ready, Hollywood, here we come. I got an Us Weekly and a loaded gun. When I see your face, don't even
Now here comes my verse.
Yeah, it's the same exact premise.
Yeah.
with a shotgun. If I see a famous person, I'ma pop one. I got a full clip and I ain't afraid to use it, and I'm killing anybody making horrible music. Kanye, I got my gun cocked ready to spray. Would you like to pay a visit to your mom today? There you go, one down, about $1 million to go. Jay-Z, man, your fucking music drives me crazy. One for you in the face and another for the game, and every other shitty rapper's getting treated the same. Whether rapper or actor, I'm capping you bastards. I'll pop Leno so that Conan gets promoted faster. He don't
I like that one.
Paris Hilton, they all turned me down, so I fucking killed them. And I'll show no remorse as I bust down the doors and rip shots off at the Teen Choice Awards.
That was fire.
Yeah, man. Same concept.
Yeah.
3 years earlier.
I think I almost like your verse better than Jay's and shit, dude. Honestly.
Thanks, bro. And I got that
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine reference in there.
Yeah.
Here's the hook again. The hook is the tightest part.
Anytime and taking any kind of place. What I'm trying to say is we will find a way. Get ready, Hollywood, here we
Whatever. Don't mean to suck my own dick, but I had to prove that.
Great premise though, man.
It is.
It's a classic premise, and yeah, I think I like your verse better than probably the entire song of Shooting Stars.
ICP's is just it's one of their more forgettable songs, I think, not only on this album but ever. I think the premise is good, obviously, but
Yeah.
I just think the song itself is just not that greatly executed. It's not a horrible song. It's just forgettable,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Juggalo Juice, on the other hand, great song.
We talked about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, great song and a fucking missed opportunity. This could have been one of their fucking greatest concert songs, or at least like a concert break song, where they come out and they just start fucking Fago and everything, you know, like just.
Yeah, man. Like Fago, break,
Yeah,
Juggalo
I mean,
Juice.
like, God, man. I mean, it's a fucking hype song. It's a
I'm
bouncy
about
song.
to. I mean, why did it take us so long to get a quintessential Fago song?
I know, man. It's Juggalo Juice. I mean,
know?
like, there's so many like just perfect ideas on this album. Shooting Stars, Juggalo Juice, Bazooka Jokey. Or, the fuck am I'm dyslexic today. Bazooka Joey,
Tastes
like
like Fago grape.
Night of the Chainsaw. I mean, just Ghetto Rainbows. There's like the titles alone of this album are really good.
Yeah, there's like it's memorable pop, like shit that pops. you
Yeah.
know?
Which
Like-
I'll say is what Yum Yum kind of didn't do. You
Yeah.
know? Yum
You-
Yum had some titles that just you're like, what?
You know what kills me when people make like I think about this as somebody who has made songs, like people who make songs and like make the track title like one word. Man, like that's so like you don't even know what the fucking song's about. It'd be like
Yeah.
the song. I mean, ICP's done it. Obviously, every artist has done it. But like, how many songs are there called like Why?
Yeah.
Like, give me a fucking break with this shit. Like, but you when you read a track list that starts off with Night of the Chainsaw, Chris Benoit, The Blaster, Kickin' Bazooka Joey, you're like, this is ICP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you hear about a band called the Insane Clown Posse, this is
Yeah.
the kind of shit you're gonna want to read on.
Yeah. Your title song should be in the range of 2 to 3 words. That's a perfect title.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 words, but if you push it to 3, that's fine. You know, like let's see.
When I'm clowning.
Yeah, When I'm Clowning. You know, once you get to 4, I think it's pushing a little too far. But
Hate her to death.
yeah, not shit like Night of the Chainsaw and things like that. That work fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2-3 word title is like that's the perfect thing right there. And 2 words that explain everything. Juggalo Juice.
We know exactly what we're in for.
Yeah, Bazooka Joey. I mean, you get all this kicking. I mean, okay, I get it. Ghetto Rainbows, Dog Catchers. You know, and it's a title that makes you go, okay, Dog Catchers. Okay, but let me see what they're saying. You know, it makes you want to hear.
I wonder if they have ever played this in concert. I'm sure maybe they did if they did a Death Pop tour. I don't know if they did or not. I'm sure they did, but if you've seen them do Juggalo Juice on tour, let us know. I'm curious how that went. I don't know. All right, Hate Her to Death. They made a video for this song, didn't they? Here, let me pause this. I think they did.
This is one of the songs on the album I'm not a huge fan of. I'll say
You know,
that.
I'll
I will skip this song.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, to me, this sounds like one of those songs like I feel like you would like. So I'm actually kind of surprised you don't like it.
The video's cool.
I've
I'll
actually
give her
maybe
that.
only watched this video once. I don't remember this shit. It looks.
I
cool.
mean, why would you think I would love this song so much?
It's one of the slower, like I think darker, like I don't know, like more like I don't know, like wicked sounding songs, like a Dead One kind of feel to me.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
do you think maybe the subject matter is just out of your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, ICP's always done this songs like this, This would be I would say along the lines of like, Cemetery Girl, Amy's in the Attic. It's that storytelling song about like love, ICP's version of love and hate and things like that. You know what I mean? Relationship stuff. They've always done songs like this, but I think this just goes a little too typical lovey hate shit. As to where in the past they would put a fucking great story spin on it.
What happened? I mean, does he end up killing her in this song? I don't even remember.
I don't.
Like, that's the only way this would turn into an ICP song at this point. But this is another example of ICP singing from the perspective of someone else. We talked about this last week, where you kind of always assume Jay's singing from his perspective, but he's often just telling stories about characters he creates.
And that's one of the ideas, top 6 ideas I've had is top 6 ideas of characters that they're stories that they're writing a song about some other character besides themselves.
Yeah. So, somebody said Salamander. Jay needed to make this song. I feel. That's a good way to put this.
And there are a lot, and later on in ICP's career, that started happening more and more, where Jay seemed like he needed to make songs.
Like he needed to get it out,
rather than just like going with the concept of the ICP the classical ICP concept. He started going, okay, I need to put Joe's thoughts and stuff out there a little more, so you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like how they said, the girl's like 35. She does look old in this shit. Like,
Which one?
That girl. I mean, compared to the kid, at least, she definitely has like eye wrinkles. Don't get me wrong, she's fucking sexy, but I mean, she's right up my fucking alley, to be quite frank. But
absolutely.
I mean, she pushes that button for me, but. To be pull off high school cheerleader, come on.
Yeah, well, you know how that shit is, man. You can't be getting fucking teenage girls and shit on fucking video.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, so now this kid has like supernatural abilities. He's so mad. Wait, so why is he mad at her though? The song, he's like getting bullied by these kids, right? He's so mad though that it's pissing the girl off or something. But the song, he's singing about hating a girl. I don't understand.
Dude, I haven't listened to this song in a long time.
I don't understand. I haven't. I'm sorry.
I skip this song every time.
This is. I'm saying. I agree. Actually, this is one of my least favorite songs on this album. To be quite honest,
I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, they put a lot of effort into it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm sure there's people out there that like this song. I'm sure there's juggalos that came in around this era, and this might have been one of their a song that spoke to them. I can see that, but it just wasn't mine.
I could see that just judging by the quality of the video. Again, the video is so fucking dope.
Yeah, it's another fucking amazing video.
Wow, they really were dumping a lot of money into their fucking videos at this time. They said he's just insane. He hates her because he can't be with her. Okay, I see. So that's why she's being like affected, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. That song is a little much for me.
Yeah. I think it was more of the sound
Yeah.
of the song than it was the story.
Sure.
It's more let me get this emotional sound out of myself so I can just scream my header to death.
Yeah.
The verses don't really mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's let's get this powerful I hate her sound out. That's all that mattered about that song, I think.
All right, so Scream, a rare song, a Joker card song with outside features.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened probably since Jekyll Brothers.
Yeah, and it was two of the biggest rappers at the time, with Tech Nine and Hobson. I mean,
and this song is just about nothing. It's a hype ICP fuck around song. You know what I like to call just bullshit songs.
Yeah. Which I like.
Yeah, it's just spitting.
Yeah, it's a fine song.
As long as it slaps.
Yeah. Not my favorite on the album.
Right.
Probably not even in my top 6, but it's still, I won't skip it.
It was exciting at the time because ICP hadn't even.
Yeah.
Well, they did Thug Pit maybe by this time.
Oh yeah. Thug Pit was like 2003.
But they hadn't even done another song with Tech Nine, and not to mention Hobson was just coming up, so this was kind of a big deal for I mean, Hobson is now he's like a Juggalo icon essentially, but he's still underground as fuck, and he's on a goddamn Joker's card. You know, that's fucking dope. And by the way, I love Hobson. I think he's the shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, he fucking schools it on this song too.
Yeah, I mean, he just goes right with the beat.
I mean, Hobson's just so fucking smooth, bro.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's undeniable fucking incredible rapper.
He's like if Cannabis was a juggalo.
Interesting. I think Cannabis is a lot more of a harsher rapper sound wise, but yeah, maybe. And he's nowhere near as smooth. Lyrically, yeah, I would say Cannabis. I mean, Cannabis is better than Hobson as far as like just straight up.
Well, he kind of looks like Cannabis too.
Crazy lyrics.
just a bald black guy, I guess.
Yeah, but as far as smoothness and just like, you know, topics and stuff, Hobson's probably he's got he's got bus for sure.
Absolutely.
Bus.
But he's bussing. My kid's been saying like when food's good, they say it's bussing.
Bus. Capping? Do they say capping?
Oh, my kids always say like no cat and shit. But like I'm to the point now where like, I mean I'm 37 for the jugs that don't know, and I have a 14, almost 15-year-old daughter. So like now I'm like the old guy that's like saying funny phrases and like I'm like, they're like, ew, don't say that, you know.
That's funny.
Anyways,
I've been hearing capping a lot.
oh here's Tech. God damn it, Tech 9 is so good.
He's reused that shit over and over.
I mean, when you rap as fast as Tech 9, there's only so many words that rhyme with other words. So you've used them all. You know, you've used them all. You've rhymed every rhyme. You're gonna have it. It's just
Inveninator. What do you say? Generator.
Inventor, and header.
Yeah, he's done that. Yeah, but you know, oh well. I mean, yeah.
You've been a hater, an innovator, a generator, a finnator, a cinnovator, a generator, a finnegator, a generator.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. Tech, man.
I love fucking Tech 9.
What about doing some early Tech 9 albums, man? Going
Dude.
through some of those. I don't want to. I couldn't see doing every Tech 9.
I could do Angelic and Absolute Power.
Oh,
maybe Ever
absolutely.
Vintage
yeah.
Tech. I could do that.
Yeah, Vintage Tech, Ever Ready, Absolute Power. Yeah,
I'd be definitely down with that.
Angelic. I mean, of course,
Bro, let's do it.
Those are the albums that I was a huge Tech fan. Past that, I kind of lost. All 6s and 7s. I listened to that a little bit and I was pretty okay with that one.
I think this is the Smurfing one.
Already, please stop it.
Whoa, man, that's it. He took all of it. Yeah.
Smurfing.
Are you all right, Todd?
The death pop.
What was that?
Is he dead?
Awesome!
All right, so
Classic.
all right, Ghetto Rainbows I think is one of the more interesting songs on this album. I don't know about this song. Like,
It's I think, yeah, it's such a change for this album. Like you're into this album for the most part. It's like, oh yeah, and then this just, I don't know, it takes it like way out left, man.
it's so weird. This song is like I'm like at a loss for words because this song has always kind of like just puzzled me. I like it though. I genuinely like can groove to it. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of Miracles in a way. Not near as good, not near as
Right.
like incredible and iconic as Miracles, but it's like almost like that same kind of thing. Like that feel.
Yeah, it's like they're just rapping about like the world being fucked up and weird and whatever. But I don't know, the hook, like Legs Diamond crushes the hook. By the way, I really love like I love his singing and shit. I think he sounds great. The hook slaps.
I mean, it gives me remnants of classic shit, you know. Like I could see this on, I don't know, Tunnel of Love or something like that.
It's kind of like you listen to like Cottonmouth Kings and like Tangerine Sky comes on.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, something like that.
It's the same kind of vibe to me.
Yeah.
It's a fine song. It's just such a. I mean, we went straight from hate her to death, depressing, weird, to scream, busting nuts and yelling, rapping fast, to ghetto rainbows. It's just a strange transition. So.
And in the past, if ICP did this song, it would have been something like Another Love Song, or it would have been like they would have done this premise, but it would have been a lot funnier and way less serious.
Yeah, this is almost like
they would have done way more goofy voices and like it'd have been way funnier.
It would have been done ironically, but because this is done like earnestly, it's you're kind of just like
it's just not as funny as it should be,
which is like Queens.
Yeah. And I think that's the way. It's the same treatment that Miracles got. Miracles was it was taken seriously, and it just wasn't as funny as it needed to be. And the world was like, "What the fuck is this?" And that's kind of like what I am with this one.
It's
I'm just kind of like, "What the fuck is this?" I got Miracles.
Yeah.
And I think that's because I'm a juggalo, and I was like, I could see why it needed to be a little bit funnier. But they did it, and it worked for me, but this one doesn't.
Yeah.
I just don't think it does.
I usually skip this song. I don't hate it, but it's a lot. It's okay. Whatever. All right. Moving on. When I'm clowning. Oh, they did do a video for this.
Oh yeah, but the video for this is different.
You're right.
Yeah, it's the one with Danny Kaye, right?
Yeah, Danny Brown.
Danny Brown. Danny Kaye.
Yeah.
Danny Brown. Yeah.
Whoops, hold up. Oh, let me play the actual
I think
video.
it's a different beat.
This is the video version.
It's a different beat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go back.
By the way, those costumes are amazing.
They are. Is the beat different?
Yeah, I believe, and I think I like the beat a little bit better for this.
It sounds more like synthesized.
This one's more synthesized. It's more rock guitar shit.
Yeah.
With the video.
All right. Yeah, you're right. It's dope though. Here, I'll put Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And he came on there and got drunk and like acted a goddamn fool, kept interrupting, and like he ruined the show. It was bad. But then they had him back on like a few months later, like 6 months later, and I was like, oh fuck. Like it was one of the worst episodes the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was like, god damn, I love Kill Tony. It's no joke my like favorite shit in the world. And he was on the second time and he rules, dude. He was so fucking cool, and he like apologized for like acting like an asshole in the last one. He was funny and witty and like it was great, man. That dude is the shit. He's really cool as fuck.
I know there were back in the day. I remember a interview that Danny Brown. He was interviewing ICP.
Really?
And in that interview, you could tell Danny Brown was on some shit. He was fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was either rolling or fucking, I don't know. Well, what do they call it now?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Tweaking?
No.
Twerking?
No, the fucking the
Freaking?
drug. The drug.
Fentanyl?
No, it was like
Crippin'?
it was whatever ecstasy
Creepin'?
was.
Bipping? Schlipping?
Schlipping, slapping, creeping, crapping.
All right. So we're getting last few songs. Man, this
Molly,
is
that's
it's a
it,
long ass show. Oh, Molly, yes.
Yeah.
All right, last few songs here. Number 14, Dog Catchers.
Like the beat.
It sounds like it's like a Christmas song or something.
Yeah, but this is another one I think I skipped.
It's only a minute long, bro. It's a minute 46 seconds.
I think it's talking about like the dog the bounty hunter, right?
I think so. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
They played When I'm Clowning and got flagged. We did
Oh.
that in the last one. Did we now? The video?
Sorry. Don't worry. We'll still have it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah,
I
this
don't like this song. I skip it.
this song's not great, and it's also weird because
It's a stupid premise.
Like-
Like, who gives a fuck about Dog the Bounty
that's what I
Hunter?
was gonna say. Like ICP rarely do like I mean I guess not.
Like they single out like celebrities in a whole song. Like that's
Like you
dumb.
could have just killed him on Shooting Stars, bro.
Yeah. Like,
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like
Dog catcher's stupid.
it's just a weird ass song that
It's just a strange topic. Weird that they threw it on here. It's not bad. It's just a fucking weird song. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they're just dissing Dog the Bounty Hunter just because I think it was right around the time he came out with the racist shit probably.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just the guy of the moment, the redneck of the moment. They wanted to shit
It
on.
dates the album though. I
Yes,
think.
you're right, and that's
They-
what I was gonna say is like it makes the album not like evergreen when they do that shit.
Yeah, and I know they talk about celebrities on a lot of their albums, but I think as long as you're talking about celebrities and songs and it's like just mentions of them, that it's fine.
Yeah.
But like doing like a whole thing, like, hey, we're going, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna make a song dissing Dog the Bounty Hunter for a
Yeah.
minute and 46 seconds. Weird. All right.
Daisies.
Now,
like it.
this is to me is like the most interesting song in this album, mainly because like as much as I liked this song, or I'm sorry, this album back in the day when it came out, I never knew what the fuck was going on in this song. My theory is that it's just mixed shittily.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's done on purpose or why you would do that, but this is a fantastic, great ICP song, hidden.
Yeah. Essentially.
And the 15th track of an album and where you could barely hear the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because I never deep dive on this song until today. Me and Carver were just discussing it, reading the lyrics along to it earlier, and it's fucking tight.
Yeah, the lyrics to the song are fucking incredible. Some of Jay's best, like talk when he talks about what do you want to say? When he talks about post-apocalyptic stuff, and they did a lot of this type of stuff in Dark Lotus. This reminds me of a Dark Lotus song, like a Tales from the Lotus, Jay stylings in Tales from the Lotus Pod. I mean, the lyrics to this are, dreadful dusk, gloomy sun, all blank, matter gone, lifeless, vat. I mean, this reminds me of some Dark Lotus shit. I mean,
Yeah.
in my opinion, the beat is a good choice of drum patterns. This was kind of a pop style hip hop thing going on at the time, maybe even earlier 2000s. Shit like this was like club music.
Like
This was-
like remember clips like grinding,
Yeah,
like
clips.
NERD shit.
Yeah, Yin Yang Twins. They were using drum patterns like this, and it was real poppy, and it was club style shit. And then now you get that kind of beat put to this really interesting song about an apocalyptic world, and Jay sees a single daisy coming up through the ground.
Yeah, there's like
And-
some Fallout shit. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a badass concept that would make for a great video, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's just, I literally think the only reason this song gets overlooked is due to the fact that you can't hear it.
Yeah.
You can't, like, here, I'm going to play for you. I'll play it loud enough so you can hear it and see if you can make out anything he's saying. It's very hard. I'm exaggerating,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's hard to hear him.
I can hear it because we're listening to the headphones, but you have to still listen. You
The
don't,
hook, you can't hear at all.
Yeah, I mean the beat definitely overpowers. It's I'm not sure why they did it either. I mean,
And
that-
it seems like they went so bass heavy that it like drowned it out.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, the beat is dope as fuck. The hook is fucking sweet. His rapping is cool. The story is great. This song has everything for a great ICB song. It's just a shame it gets overlooked, and I truly think that's why.
it would be like it would be like one of the later songs on Jekyll Brothers. It would be like on a Dark Lotus song. It'd be. You know what I mean? You might find this on I don't know, like a Hell's Pit type of feel, or shit like that. I mean, this has got that kind of feel to it.
For sure, dude.
That darker post-apocalyptic J type of thing, and he could take you into that world when he wants to.
I mean, this song, now that I've read the lyrics and heard and like know how it goes and shit, it really might be like top 5 on the album.
Yeah, it really is. And this part is amazing. That guitar right there, I mean, that's the shit, dude.
Daisies.
Yeah, man. I like it. I like that.
It's dope shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Daisies, man. Give that song another chance. Look into it deeply, and you might be surprised with that song.
Where's God?
Where's God? I mean, it's Simple. It's one of those songs, 2 words, and you know what the song's about, but they deliver on it.
Dude, I love this fucking. Oh, this
Yeah.
song has a video too. I love this fucking song so much.
they deliver big time on this song. I remember when I saw the title track to this back in the day, I was like, oh God, where's God? What are you talking about? You just came out with an album called Wraith where you praise God.
Yep.
Now you're talking about where's God?
So-
why are you looking for God again?
And this is like another example of like mixed messages and shit that they've kind of had.
And everything and criticizing everything like a fucking idiot. So
I can't keep showing fucking videos. I think they keep fucking up our stream, but
yeah.
nevertheless, man, where's God? What a great fucking song, man. This song, I love it. I love it a lot. It's one of the best songs in this album.
Carrying the crosses.
Yeah. It's a great topic. It's I used to be fucking schooled this song, man.
Yeah, that's a great song, man. Just even aside from the topic, just the feel, man, with the beat and everything, and the rapping and the hooks. Man.
We need him.
It's good shit.
We need him. All right, I sorry guys. I just want to groove. All right, moving on. Where's God, man? Great fucking classic ICP song. All right. Ooh, there's a skit at the end here.
It's good.
All right, getting to the last song here. Gotta end your ride on a positive vibration. You ain't lying, Salamander. Good shit, man. I love
Yeah,
the
man.
positive vibe they put off, on this shit. It's good shit. And you can't help but vibe to it.
Fucking Death Pop, man.
For an album called Death Pop, ending like that.
Yeah, dude.
Some shit.
Like I said, dude, Death Pop, great fucking album, great card.
All right, man. Well, that was the shit. I love revisiting that album. It was pleasantly surprising in all the right ways. Like it's been so long since I've really sat down and gave it the time of day that, I'm gonna bump it a few more times this week. I think.
Yeah, when it came out, my Juggalo ears was very critical of it, and I was like, this ain't the old shit. ICP's changing, blah blah blah. But like now that I listen to it, it's like, man, it wasn't that much different than their old shit.
Yeah.
It does sound different, but it still had everything you needed and everything you wanted, and
You couldn't see the forest through the trees at the time, though.
And Jay still had he still sounded, like old Jay. It was before his dentures. It was before his like bad drug addictions and things like that. Props to Jay. I hope you're doing better and everything like that. I know you're listening. But yeah,
he listens to every episode.
Yeah. So I mean, it was Jay in probably his biggest time, which I think when he's big, it gives him a certain sound to his voice. But yeah, I think he used it to his advantage back then.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, great album, love it.
Death Pop, I think a little bit overlooked. I think not brought up enough in the conversation of great ICP albums. I think it's one of the better ones, man. It really is fucking fantastic.
Yes, sir.
All right, well.
Death Pop.
All right, you ready to bounce the fuck up out of here?
Yep, let's slide it back in deck 2.
All right, we'll shuffle out of here. We'll see you guys next time on Deck 1 Down, okay? Peace. All right. Thanks for hanging, y'all. Element Only, Jeremy Jones, Salamander, Struggler. We see y'all, Max Rebo, Roan.